So just to start, Andy, can you tell me a little bit about Young Love and the Thrills? How did you guys get started, and what are sort of the normal challenges that you would face on a typical year?
Young Love started as a band that branched out from an original group that I had been in, and we had toured, and we were just all done with that. We were seeing that band kind of starting to die, and I really wanted to sleep at home more and make real money. So we started doing weddings in 2010. We rebranded in 2013, became Young Love. I took over the business. With anything, any small business, or I would say any business, the initial goal is just to build a relationship and a reputation. And we did that through basically word of mouth and experiential business, which is just to say that people who book us most often are doing it because they've either seen us at an event or they're really close with someone who had us at one of their weddings. For anyone who's not close with a musician, they probably don't know that making a full-time living off of music is one of the hardest things to do. And there is such a disparity. When you do original music specifically, it's basically you make nothing and then maybe you make a lot of money. So the wedding world really offers an opportunity for a bunch of people who have dedicated their entire lives to a craft to make a full-time living off of music. And that's why we're expensive, because these are people who do this full time. And a lot of the time, the big ticket each week for musicians are the weddings that they're playing. And keep in mind, I know a lot of musicians, including my drummer, who tour full time with big acts and they still make more money playing weddings. I've had a rotating cast of musicians that have come and gone, usually horn players, sometimes auxiliary members, who go on the road for 3 months with some huge name, and then they come back and play a string of weddings so they can pay their bills. And it's just such a hard industry and world to make money in. And the wedding industry is kind of this little pocket where a lot of really great players can make a living off of it and not walk away from their passion and I would say their calling. Normal challenges for us in any year is basically trying to meet our quota of how many gigs we're going to do per year, which is about 50 weddings a year and roughly 75 gigs total with public events and some smaller events. I think the biggest challenge is just not going insane from playing the same material all the time, and so trying to keep it fresh is a big thing. I don't think we ever had any major obstacles as a business. Uh, I don't remember a single year where I thought, "Oh, this is a major setback." You lose personnel over the years. That type of attrition is normal, especially when you need at least a portion of the group to be young. But none of it ever felt like this might be the end until this year.